Today we're interviewing Ashley Williamson with the Giving Grove. Hi, Ashley.
Hi, Rob. How are you?
Tell us a little bit about your background, how you became interested in environmental and climate issues.
Yeah, great question. How did I become interested in environmental issues? I think that I've always been aware of these things from an early age. I think we all are, and just by observing our world and observing the changes that are happening. I can't say that shows like Captain Planet didn't have anything to do with it. Getting to know my world a little better. But just as I grew, changing weather patterns, increasingly detrimental weather events. My birth father is Belizean, and that side of the family is experiencing the bleaching of the coral reefs. So everywhere you look, it's impacting our world in different ways. And I think that really we're just kind of in this issue.
So tell us about your group, the Giving Grove.
Yeah, sure. So I'm currently the co-executive director at the Giving Grove National. We're really proud because the Giving Grove came out of Kansas City. It started in 2013 at Kansas City Community Gardens. And since then, we've expanded to support other cities who are doing community orchards in 14 different cities and counting. What we do as an organization is support program managers who are running community orchard programs. And what started as an idea in Kansas City to have little orchards that were for community, by community, and their assets grew into this really amazing and powerful network of collaboration and innovative ideas, people sharing their experiences and best practices. We have orchards across the United States, and right now there are about 429 little orchards, and these are in schools, these are in food pantries and places of faith. They are in community associations and nonprofits, so every one of them looks a little different. And generally, these are 14 tree orchards that are range from apple, pear, Asian pear. We have natives like persimmons and pawpaw and aronia berry. And they are designed and put together in collaboration with program managers and our orchard stewards. These orchards, we say little orchards, big impact, because not only are they a perennial source of food, a gathering space and a space for community vitality, but they also have impact in other ways. They we use iTree to calculate the benefits, the environmental benefits of our orchards, and to date, those 429 orchards have the power to sequester over 10,000 tons of carbon. They can remove 53,000 pounds of pollutants from the air, and they can capture over 10 million gallons of stormwater. So altogether, these little orchards really do make a big impact in our organization.
So 429 orchards, is that nationwide?
That is nationwide, yeah. And here in Kansas City, we count for over 200 of those.
That's really great. Tell us a little bit of what brought you to the Climate Council.
Yeah, sure. So I think it's just a knowledge that there's not just one solution. The Giving Grove is a piece of the bigger puzzle. And we really are proud of the way that we're collaborative, and we not only, with our orchard stewards on the site, but as a national organization with all of our different cities that we're working with. And I think that when we heard about this group, it just matched really well with our values of collaboration and sharing best practices, and knowing that there's not just one way to solve a big problem.
So what are your future plans going forward? You're both yourself and the Giving Grove.
Yeah, moving forward, the Giving Grove hopes to continue to add partners to our national network. With everyone that comes on, there's new ideas to share. There's a lot of excitement around potential research and citizen science that can happen. I have a social work background, and mental health is really important to me as well. And we know that being around nature and being commune with nature really does have a positive impact on our mental health. And when you hear these terms like eco anxiety and people being fearful about what the future holds for us, one of the proven research ways to combat some of that anxiety is to get involved. And these little orchards are a great way to do that. So I hope that we can still grow and expand and share these ideas together. We talk about issues at the national level that are affecting all of our local communities, like heat islands and microclimates, and how what we can grow is shifting, and when we can grow is shifting as well. And to have a group of fruit tree nerds that are also passionate about communities and orcharding, I think that there's a lot of potential for this group to grow and to share research together. An example of that is we're working with Cornell on putting some weather stations into orchards around Kansas and Missouri. And this will allow community colleges and high schools and elementary schools to study their own microclimates and to relate that a little to integrated pest management and learn how to connect that to the fruit and nut berries that they're growing in their orchards.